Good morning and happy Friday. It is the day after Thanksgiving, so I hope all of you had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I did a tiny bit of vlogging just in the morning to say that I wasn't vlogging. Hopefully everyone had a beautiful Thanksgiving. We surely did. We stayed home this year. Everyone came to us, which was absolutely amazing. Everyone brought food. We did. Nicholas did a turkey and I did a huge fat salad, and everyone brought everything else. It was amazing. It was just a small group of our closest loved ones and just family, and the girls got to stay home in their space, and we didn't have to pull the baby out and fight the snow. We had a huge snowstorm yesterday morning, so you know, 'tis the season for that. And it was a wonderful time and got to hang out with the girls. Yeah, it was just amazing. And today the girls are actually with Grandma and Grandpa because it is Friday. My mom took the day off, so they went their day early, and they're gonna have 2 sleepovers if they feel like it. And so I'm gonna have a very spiritual mom day here with Lana, and we might go out, we might not, we might just fully rest. I've been feeling the need to rest. I made a little video about, you know, getting back into my cycle. This was a couple days ago. I never posted it because then I just didn't vlog the rest of the day because I didn't feel like it. And so I'll leave that like right here. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Fully not gonna fake happiness today. I am 100% PMSing. I'm just like, yes, last night I was overstimulated with the kids touching me and sometimes even speaking to me. So I'm glad we got our Christmas shopping out of the way. And I feel like I PMS nested, kind of like pregnancy, but on a lower scale. Like just did a couple things around the house. Pretty big things over the weekend so that everything's kind of just good. And so today I'm trying to make my PMS the week before my period, sorry Dad, like more spiritual and just really honoring that time, because the week before my cycle it's just exhaustion, slowness, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna go with today. I think I'm gonna make almost like a sick couch today, but we'll just call it a comfy couch. Bunch of blankets and pillows out in the living room. Put some chill music on, like classical music, and just relax. We had an outing yesterday, and then we do have an outing today with art class. And just existing, strumming on the guitar, playing some piano, just cuddling, reading, journaling, existing in and out of napping. I can also tell because last month, right before I got my period back for the first time postpartum, Lana was just like so weird with nursing. Like she was just nursing every 2 minutes. It's almost like she wasn't getting enough, but I could hear her drinking. So I think she's the same as me, just rest, irritability, and a lot of food to get through it. So, and then everything evened back out once I officially got my cycle. So that's what I'm gonna do today after we come back from art class. Just gonna see how everybody's feeling. The girls have even been a little irritable, which is so normal when you are the mom and the quote unquote alpha. Everyone sinks in to your energy. So I want to do a little bit of research on this to figure, because I know some women, they get so spiritual and aligned with their cycle, and I really I'm interested in doing that. I think that it would just help me, like how I had to learn labor and what was going on and how to work with it, not against it, and trust it, not hate it. I've heard of some incredibly powerful women doing this, and I resonate with that. So those are just some morning thoughts. It's a beautiful rainy day going right along with my mood and emotions, and we'll see what we get into today. So that was from the other day, and so I'm kind of piggybacking off of that. I'm just I'm over the whole roller coaster of the emotions, and now I'm just like in a spiritual settled like space where I just feel spiritual and connected to nature and wanting to just rest and exist. And that's what feels good right now. So we might go out and get some wrapping paper and some tape and tags so that I can wrap the children's, so I can wrap the girls. It's okay. So that I can wrap the girls' presents, because I have them, and Addie's kind of getting to the age where she snoops, so I want to get those wrapped. And then on Sunday, we're going to plan to get our tree and decorate for Christmas and just go into December ready to go. I always wait last minute to order my Christmas gifts because I'm indecisive, and decorate and wrap and the whole thing. And this year I feel like I'm on point with it, just getting it done so that I can fully enjoy December and fully enjoy the holiday season without the pressures of doing all the things that you have to do because society tells us we have to do them. And yeah, so this is my first year where I'm fully like in a slow living season, and I'm not going to feel pressured. I'm not on social media, so I'm not feeling pressured at all by the amount of gifts that everyone else is giving to their children, and the decorations that, you know, we're not doing, and how beautiful everyone's home looks and how finished it is while we have construction going on. And I just don't have that comparison mindset anymore because it doesn't exist in my world, because I'm not seeing it anywhere. The only social medias that I have are YouTube, which I do for living, mothering, spiritual research and the such, and Pinterest, which I'm on like once a month, and I leave Pinterest. I don't use it as social media. I don't post. I use it for inspiration, and I leave Pinterest feeling absolutely inspired and creative, and I really only view some things for aesthetic, but most things for the art of it, for the feel of it. There are spiritual places on Pinterest that you can go and just dive into these spiritual out there forums, which is my kind of thing. Book recommendations from like very witchy people, and that is the space on Pinterest where I live. Other than that, you guys know that we've just been just super slow, super existing with the, you know, having a new baby, and then the start of the school year, the start of all of the extracurriculars for Addison. It's a little busier than I would like it, but it's not unbearable where I'm yelling at the kids to get out of the house. It's not like that. It's last year I even felt like that. I was like, we gotta go, and now we leave so early that it's very rare that I flip out about something like that, if ever anymore. But the last couple days I have been flipping out all the time because, like I said in that little short video from the other day, my cycle is coming back, and I'm just slowly settling back into it because it changes every single time you have a baby. And I don't know, you know, the details in that. It's something that I do want to research this weekend once I find the time, or maybe even today. But it changes every single time you have a child. And so you have to like get to know yourself, get to know your cycle and work with it, not against it, because no one teaches us about our cycle and how to work with it. So we have to do that on our own. And so with me doing that, the kids are going right along with my cycle. So I've felt like such a bad mom these past couple days, because there have been times where the baby hasn't been sleeping, and then I haven't been sleeping, and then she's down for her first nap of the day, and then someone screams, and then I'm like, you know, I like yell, and I really don't yell at the kids. And Nicholas and I had a heart-to-heart last night because the kids were with Grandma and Grandpa, and I was like, I've been such a bad mom. And he's like, no, you're not a bad mom. You haven't been a bad mom. It's just you're so calm normally that when you're feeling like this, it's just you become just a little bit more momish and a little bit more aggressive with the way that you're saying things, and you're just not as chilled. But you're not a bad mom. And so I'm just so grateful for, him as my rock, my support system for that. So that's the update. I don't know what we're going to get into today, and I don't know if this is going to be the first of many little vlogs today, or if this is just going to be it. So if this is it, then have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and we will see you on probably Sunday. I will want to vlog us decorating for Christmas, but in a very fly on the wall way. Oh my gosh, I'm like burping. I just ate an entire watermelon almost, and I'm very full. Just a fly on the wall, just to remember those beautiful moments with the decorating, but not taking it away from my family and our family time. And if this is the first of many, then we're gonna go have a very chill, slow, beautiful day. But first, I'm gonna nurse this beautiful little baby and do a little bit of research. I found someone on YouTube, bless you, who is all about working with her cycle and very spiritual, and I just want to dive down the rabbit hole with her. I just love researching and learning life through other people's stories and other people's paths. It's so empowering, and I learned so much through that. So that's what I'm gonna go do and feed this little girl, and I will see you guys in a little while. Just kidding. Miss Lana wants to sit up and talk. Yes, she does. She wants to sit up and talk. Yes, she does. I think that's the age. They don't just like lay around and nurse and sleep anymore. After 3 months, they're just like, I'm up. Let's do this thing. I want to be stimulated all the time. So who knows what we're going to get into. But right now we're sitting in bed just chit-chatting, and maybe we'll go outside and enjoy the snow. It's like I took a morning walk with Buddy. It was the most beautiful, magical snow, like a snow globe. It was gorgeous. And we might go outside and enjoy that. Or maybe, who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? I'm not going to plan anything because this is my spiritual, sensual, mommy rest day. And so hopefully I will allow myself to rest. Right. We do want to tidy up the house because yesterday we had all those guests. So we're going to tidy up a little bit, but only for 20 minutes when someone takes her nap. Boop. And yeah, so I'm going to throw on some music and just hang out with this girl. Okay, it is a little bit after 10 a.m. and Lana and I are outside. We spent the morning listening to very spiritual music. I was just moving my body and kind of tidying up the bedroom from the busyness yesterday and this week. And Lana was on tummy time and she nursed and pooped, and I just felt like she wanted to come outside. So we're gonna go explore and let her look at the trees. This is our setup. She's in my cardigan. She has her little footy pajamas on, which are the only thing she owns, so her outfit and her pajamas. And we are gonna go down by the pond, try to find some trees to look at. She's all nice and cuddled and warm. And then we'll go back inside and she'll probably be ready for a nap. So windy. Is the wind stealing your breath? Okay, it's right before noon. Oh my gosh, it's snowing outside. It's right before noon and she's just down for a nap. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make a huge salad and then come back up, snuggle up, and probably take a nap. Oh my goodness. My favorite kind of snow. I might just run out there really quick. That is a snow globe. I am not dressed for this at all, but it's so pretty out. Okay, here's my breakfast. I'm gonna finish probably that for lunch and make a huge salad. The house is actually pretty gross still from yesterday, and I just don't feel like cleaning right now. So I'm gonna just make a really healing lunch and then go upstairs and just fully rest. When the kids are here, sometimes I get into a flow where all I feel like I'm doing is cleaning. And so when they're not here, I really just like to take my own time. Okay. This is my lunch and I'm gonna eat it until I get full. And these little grape leaf rice things, they're amazing. Oh my God. She may fall back asleep, but who knows? How was your nap? How was your nap? The crunchiest, the little crunchiest face of them all. Okay, I don't know what time it is, but it's getting to the evening and I made a green juice. I've just been laying around with Lana while she napped all afternoon and it was so healing. I did a little bit of YouTube, but mostly just laying there and existing because it is so quiet in my house. I haven't done any cleaning yet at all, and I'm fine with it. I'm just like existing in the chaos, and normally I can't do that. Normally I have to clean to relax, and I'm trying to unsubscribe to that way of living because it's not serving me, and I'm allowed to rest and then clean. Anyways, my house is so quiet, and this never happens because I have 3 kids. And yes, I still have one of them in the house, and she's a baby, so she does make quite a lot of noise. So when she's sleeping and it is so quiet, I don't want to stare or listen to a YouTube video. I don't want to create noise that isn't there. I want to fully just embrace the silence, and that's exactly what I did. I was in and out of eyes closed, eyes open, and I would wake up and see the beautiful, cutest snow outside today, the snow globe snow as I always call it. And then Lana woke up as I was kind of thinking, do I want to take a bath? Is that risky? Because then as soon as the bath water gets to the perfect height or the perfect depth, then, you know, the baby will wake up because that's happened to me before. And then I have to get out of the bath and go upstairs, and it's just not worth it. So as soon as I was kind of contemplating that, she woke up and she answered my question for me. So we laid in bed and talked and nursed, and I tickled her with my nose, and now we're downstairs. I just made the most delicious green juice ever, and I've been wanting to try a juice cleanse. Not a juice cleanse, but just something to yeah, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have a juicer, so I did a quick YouTube search and I found just a random short or whatever they call it on YouTube. And you just blend the ingredients with a couple cups of water, just like you would a smoothie, and then you just use a strainer into a bowl, stir it, and then you get the poop and you just chuck it in the composter to the chickens, and then you have a juice out of that. And I love it. I love juices. Oh my gosh, but that's what I'm gonna go do. The baby wants to get out of the bassinet, so I'm gonna get her out, play with her a little bit, and then just start to dabble in cleaning until I get tired of that, and then I'll do something else. So that is my very slow day so far. beautiful thing about vlogging is it makes my phone not accessible. Like, I can't access my phone because I vlog on my phone. So if I'm vlogging and just filming fly on the wall real time life, I'm not on my phone because I can't be, and it's beautiful. And it helps me, just like photography did when I was heavy into photography. It just allowed me to breathe and exist in right now. Right now. And when I'm not vlogging, my phone's somewhere else. Sometimes it's playing music, but I've been using my iPad so that I can stay in my flow if I want to film a quick vlog post. And I mean, it really takes no time at all. It's not like I'm delving into my phone right now. Lana is hanging out with me. But anyways, yeah, so I just feel so, you know, sensual, and that's just what happens with my cycles, and it's just cute to relearn myself through it coming back and just diving into spirituality. And when the kids aren't home, I really do just dive in full on to self and healing and presence and now and spirit and art and creativity and stillness and just existing, because we live slow. But when you have children, there's a certain sense of rush. There's a certain sense of chaos and presence that's always there and need. And you're just, you know, you have to be ready to serve everyone at all given moments. So it's really nice to just be able to semi-relax. And this is like, I feel like it's very important to make this point really quick before I go back into my day. Even though you homeschool, even though you unschool, you can still send your kids to the grandparents or a friend's house, or hire childcare, like get a babysitter or send them to like a child's care center for the day or something once a week to give yourself space. I'm so grateful and blessed that I have really close family members who are obsessed with my daughters and will take them like literally like that. So I have the grandparents currently. I think I've mentioned this before. I currently have the grandparents on a rotation, and they'll swap back and forth, and they are more than happy to take the kids. And if they couldn't, obviously there would be no big deal, and they already had plans, I'd be like, no problem. I'll just, you know, but then probably the other set of grandparents would be totally available. So I'm very blessed with that, and I know everybody doesn't always have that. And that's where it's kind of like outsourcing. Like if you really need a day, talk to your partner. If you don't have that, it's really important to maybe just find a friend who you really trust, like obviously that's a whole topic in itself, or to hire actual childcare and just maybe even still be there with the childcare, the babysitter, the nanny, whatever it is. And maybe it's once a month for you, or, you know, whatever it is, or just set some boundaries with your kids. Like I've been doing my kids, not Lane, not so much because she doesn't know the difference yet, but Addison, I clearly set boundaries that when she wakes, she's been waking up with me in the morning, and she's just not allowed to speak to me until the sun rises, because I wake up early intentionally to have that solitude, that solo time, that intimate morning space. And I'm so nice about it with my kind morning energy. I'm so nice about it, but I'm like, I'm setting a boundary. You can't talk to me right now. I love you so much, and this is my time. I will see you and talk to you and serve you all day long, and this is my time right now. I will talk to you in like 20 minutes, and she's fine with it. one just rolled all the way from her back, all the way to her belly. You're such a big kid. She's been doing it for a while, but she usually gets one of her arms stuck. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna let it face Lana while I finish cleaning, just in case she does it again. You got this. Yay! You did it! Oh my goodness! Good job! 2 times in a row? You're so strong. There it is. It's back. I will say, not complaining or anything, but it is a little bit hard to live slowly when you have a baby. For obvious reasons. You can't slowly take your time and put away the dishes and romanticize the little things. You kind of have to hurry before the baby cries or needs something next. And, you know, you can't just go outside and exist alone because the baby will get cold. And, you know, there are little things, but nothing bad about it at all. It's just something that I'm still getting used to from such a slow, beautiful, intentional summer while I was pregnant. And pregnancy has its own struggles, but once you have the baby, pregnancy seems like it was such a blissful, beautiful, romantic thing in itself. But speaking of that, I'm slowly talking and my baby is ready to not be laying on her belly anymore. Wow. I'm coming. Daddy's home. Night vlog.